Yeah, demon diva, quite the screamer. Cursing, tease ya, hurting, please ya. Spot her out in any of y'all arena. Break the meter, get way too excited, watch her boot up. If the lady good, she get lady wood until you know who we can suit up. I get a girl a salute, wrestling down at the rope. Y'all gotta run with the group, wrestling with the commute. Yeah, that fire glows. Time for the show. I go by the name of Wrestle Flow. Yeah.
Hi, my little demons and divas. We are back. It's like past 1 a.m. and people are still talking about this messy situation. We did talk about it during our Monday Night Raw watch along, but if you guys were not here for that, I wanted to make just a separate video just to cover everything that has come out in regards to Sasha Banks and Naomi walking out of WWE. And I say it with quotations because everything just feels so weird. And I literally trust no one right now, right? Like WWE releasing a statement. There's just so much going on right now. I wanted to kind of just get in here with you guys and go over all of the news that we have heard so far to start the night. As you guys know, we did preview tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw on tonight's pre-gaming stream, in which it was very clear that there was nothing planned for tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw outside of this steel cage match between Bobby Lashley and Omos, which we can all agree we were kind of like weirded out by the fact that the match opened the show. But Monday Night Raw announced as the main event of tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw a six-pack challenge, and the winner will go on to face Bianca Belair. The original contenders for this six-pack challenge were supposed to be Nikki ASH, Doudrop, Becky Lynch, Asuka, and the current women's tag team champions Sasha Banks and Naomi. Now, throughout the night, we did hear a lot of speculation and a lot of drama going on, and the main event was eventually changed to a number one contender match between Becky Lynch and Asuka, which, if you guys watch Monday Night Raw all the way throughout the end with me, it was Asuka who ended up winning that match and who will go on to become the number one contender for Bianca Belair. Now, according to Fightful Select, tonight's Raw main event changed after Sasha Banks and Naomi walked out of the show. Now, this is the first news release that they made official in regards to this news. PW Insider also went on to confirm this news. Those we've heard from at tonight's WWE Raw, Sasha Banks wasn't satisfied with creative associated with her plans for the evening. As Fightful Select reported, Sasha was to be involved in a six-pack challenge with Naomi and the names that I literally just mentioned. During the Raw broadcast, it was announced then that it was changed to Asuka versus Becky Lynch and that Sasha Banks and Naomi left the building. Fightful Select says that we're told that Sasha Banks had a meeting with Vince McMahon and voiced her displeasure about a situation and wouldn't budge on her stance, neither would Vince McMahon. We haven't specifically heard that Naomi was involved, but that she and Sasha Banks left before the start of the show, which, as you guys know, in the beginning of the show, it was still announced. They went ahead and announced in the first 5 minutes of Monday Night Raw that was going to be the main event. Why would they announce that when these two women were already out of the building? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is... I'm here to tell you this could be a work. This could be a shoot. Don't work yourselves into a shoot. I don't fucking know, you guys. But why would they still announce the six-pack? Did they think that they were going to come back? Did they try to brag them? We're like, if you come back, we'll give you some chocolates. I don't know. But according to Fightful Select, this match was highlighted in red, which indicates a change could be happening. Fightful Select says we are told that there were hastily produced segments to set up the change, but they were also reflected in the rundowns. By the time it was announced on WWE TV, word had made way outside of the company. Several people backstage at the show confirmed to Fightful that the duo had left. So we still, like I said, don't understand why they would announce the match when they knew that these women were not even there anymore. Now, on an update to that, and before WWE released the statement, there was a lot of rumors. It is a clusterfuck completely, babes. There was rumors that Naomi was scheduled to win the match, but she was supposed to pin Sasha Banks, which in my brain makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. If that was the direction you wanted to go in, then why not make an elimination match in which Sasha and Naomi have nothing to do with each other or the elimination or the pin? As I update you guys, you will come to find out that Sasha was never meant to be pinned by Naomi, according to the reports that we are getting. Now, WWE has released a statement, which is the biggest and most questionable part that I find in this, because these kind of situations have happened in the past and we never seen WWE acknowledge the fact or release a statement in regards to it. But I will go ahead and read you guys the statement released by WWE in regards to the news. WWE statement that went out to the press, and they even posted it on their social media and their official website, and it reads as follows. When Sasha Banks and Naomi arrived at the arena this afternoon, they were informed of the participation in the main event of tonight's Monday Night Raw. During the broadcast, they walked into WWE Talent Relations John Laurinaitis' People Power office with their suitcase in hand, placed their tag team championships belts on his desk, and walked out. Does this mean that the tag team championships have been relinquished? Is WWE gonna try to work it out with Naomi and Sasha? I have a lot of questions in regards to just that sentence. The fact that they placed the tag titles on his desk and walked out. What the fuck? They claim they weren't respected enough as tag team champions. And let's be real, the tag team championships in NXT and the main roster has not been respected ever. They just haven't been treated with the respect that they should be treated. But they claim they weren't respected enough. And even though they had 8 hours to rehearse and construct their match, and they claim they were uncomfortable in the ring with 2 of their opponents, even though they have matches with those individuals in the past with no consequences. Monday Night Raw is a scripted TV show whose characters are expected to perform the requirements of their contract. That seems like a very, very petty statement right then and there. And at the end, it says, Monday, we regret we were unable to deliver as advertised tonight's main event. First of all, you didn't advertise this main event before. We literally, if you guys are viewers on my pre-gaming streams, you know that we were on WWE.com. Nothing was advertised before the show went on the air. You guys, WWE chose to advertise this match even after knowing that 2 of the participants in the match had walked out. So if this is a work, they're doing a great show for making it a work. But if this is a shoot, you chose to advertise a main event that you knew you weren't going to be able to deliver to your audience to begin with. Big Moon with the $4.99 super chat says Big Johnny is now the women's tag team champ. And you know what? That calls for a shot. We need it because this has been a night full of tea. The tea has been brewing, babes. Like, why would you release a statement saying, we are sorry we weren't able to deliver as advertised, when you knew you weren't going to be able to deliver that? You didn't have to advertise this fucking main event. You know what I mean? And a lot of you guys in the chat have a lot of different opinions. A lot of you guys are saying let them go. Others of you are saying don't let them go. Another thing that I question is them saying they had 8 hours to construct the match. If that was the case, why didn't you advertise the match ahead of time? Why did you wait until the show went on the air and 2 of the participants have walked out to advertise it? Is this some kind of way to hold them accountable for not being able to deliver what you advertised? Bit Moon, cheers, babe. Oof. I drank way too much. I try to sober up just so that I can bring you this news report, but Big Moon is like, girl, no, you're still gonna be drinking. So we have another update from Fightful Select, and they say that the match was to be constructed to not have Naomi interact with Sasha Banks or Doudrop, and Naomi was to come in contact with Nikki ASH. So the working plan always was for Naomi to win this match, but she was scheduled to pin Nikki Ash, not Sasha Banks, as it was originally rumored on social media in the IWC, and a lot of people were just talking about who was supposed to win. Apparently, Naomi was always scheduled to win. Who she was scheduled to pin is being a back and forward. Those close to the situation said that Naomi and Sasha didn't claim they didn't want to work with Becky Lynch or Asuka, even though that's what was implied in WWE statement. Guys, I don't know. When I read WWE statements, I couldn't tell you who did I think Sasha and Naomi were uncomfortable working with, because I feel like, holy shit, Dayton with a $9.99 super chat saying, I agree with Sasha and Naomi. Why would they be willing to participate in a six-pack challenge when they're their own tag titles and even getting any of the limelight? Listen, Dayton, this calls for a double shot. And in addition to that, I'm going to tell you something. Sasha and Naomi didn't need to be a part of this match to begin with. You have enough women in the Raw roster to have a six-pack challenge without including them, or make it a fatal four-way. You had Alexa and Sonya involved in a one-on-one match. Why not put them on there? You have Selena Vega hanging out backstage. You have Carmella. There was no reason to use your women's tag team champions in this match. So the whole thing just feels a little bit phony to me, to be honest. I just don't know, because it's not the first time that we hear of Sasha Banks just walking out because she's unhappy of a creative decision. Is it smart for Naomi to walk out with her tag team partner? If you guys were in Naomi's situation, do you walk out with your tag team partner, or do you stay? Is this going to hurt Naomi in the long run? That is one of the main questions that I have, because I do feel like Sasha does have a little bit to fall back on. Oh, wait, this is supposed to, oh, shit. Your girl's got to go get a brand new bottle of Malibu tomorrow because we are out, babes. And that is thanks to you guys. Thank you, Dayton, for the double shot. That's a big one. This is a big one. All right. If we get any more super shots, I guess we're drinking Bacardi. But cheers to you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Iré a dormir. Buenas noches, Randy, okay? I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about how do you feel about this, because it's not the first time that Sasha Banks walks out. There is a part of me that feels like, Jesus, that burns. There's a part of me that feels like this could literally be a work. There's a part of me that feels like it's a shoot. And let's just say it is a shoot. Do you really think WWE is gonna release them? Fuck no. I feel like WWE will be petty enough to make them sit at home and not let them go anywhere. And let's say WWE says, fuck you guys, you're out. Where are they gonna go? AEW? So they can be on at 9:30 p.m. or on Dark and Elevation? There's just so many thoughts running through my head right now. And it's Justin, like Justin is telling me over on Twitch, WWE ain't letting it go. You think the Bloodline and the rest of the locker room is gonna allow two of their biggest draws to walk? You have a point. The fandom of Sasha and Naomi and the power that they have, like, look at social media is going crazy right now. I have been a big fan of both of them in a tag team. I just don't think that they should have been a part of this match. But Stellar Justin Lopez said it earlier. Saludito, Jamil, ¿cómo está? Naomi and Bianca, take my fucking money. This is a match that I will pay you money to see. And Naomi has been putting on bangers when she was contending as a singles star, when she was putting those matches with Charlotte, when she was in that weird feud with Sonya Deville. But my whole point here is that you didn't have to use them. You could have literally booked a match between Doudrop and Nikki ASH and Sasha and Bianca, and you could have still had this number one contender six-pack challenge without using them, because you could have had Becky, Asuka, you could have used Lacey Evans, you could have used Alexa Bliss, you could have used Sonya Deville, you could have used Carmella. Again, I mentioned a lot of these names, but it's true. You could have still had this match without involving your women's tag team champions and using the only other tag team championship that you have been able to form recently. Jesus Christ, the super chats just keep coming. Maybe I should go live late night more often. But our future media says, yeah, the statement by WWE is petty. Agreed. And they are trying to cover their assets. I can't blame Sasha for leaving over this. If you are Sasha Banks, what do you guys think she was unhappy about? Do you feel like she was unhappy that she wasn't winning? Do you think that she was unhappy that they were going to put Naomi in a single storyline, completely disregarding the tag team championships? There is so many things that Sasha could have been very unhappy about here. And the rule always says $4.99 or higher. Your girl takes a shot, and I'm not gonna break these rules just because this is a different stream. So we switched to Bacardi because we're out of Malibu. Jesus. There is just so much to unpack in this weird storyline. News should work. I don't know, babes. Cheers. Thank you, our future media, for sharing your thoughts. And I do think that is one of the pettiest fucking statements by WWE. In addition to that, you know what was petty? Having Corey Graves call them unprofessional, which, hold on. Ooh. If you guys want my honest opinion, is it unprofessional? It is. But does somebody need to stand their ground and tell Vince McMahon, yo, bro, this isn't it? And to hear that Sasha had that BDE of saying, we're not doing this. And to hear that Naomi had her back, if I really want you guys in the chat right now, Jesse, why are you still up? I would love to hear you. I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think this is for real, or do you guys think this is a storyline? Because I feel very 50-50. The whole thing is being treated so weird that I don't know where I stand with this. I'm trying to think about it from both standpoints. I'm trying to think about it like, okay, let's say this is a for real thing, and they say this is a shoot or a work. I want to know, you guys watching me right now, do you think this is a storyline, or do you think it's real? And I'll go ahead and read what you guys think in the chat, because I just, it's a lot to unpack. And again, are the tag team titles relinquished? Are they gonna try to work things out with Naomi and Sasha? Are they gonna let them cool off? Donzel in the chat says it's real. Then he also says it's real. Stella Justin Lopez says Raj said he heard it's a work. MG Geek says it's a disrespect to the tag titles. And again, I said it a little bit ago, the tag titles have never been respected to begin with. Real Big Weezy says real. John Bello says Sasha is the CM Punk. that's savage. WWE punish Austin verbally. Yeah. Jermaine says it's real. Booty Cheeks, love that name, says I feel 50-50. So you're with me on this. You are with me on the whole 50-50 thing. Tiffy, hi Tiffy babe, says I don't think Sasha's mad about losing. You just think she's frustrated at the whole tag team division and the way that it's being treated. Agree. James Adams says I don't know what to think. Jody says it's real. Oh my god, the chat is moving so fast. Rodito says real. Edward Cousin says it's real. Edric Storm says no way it's a work. Michael Howard says those titles have been worthless. Harry says 3 streams in a row. It's a triple threat night. Nobody better call me before noon because your girl's gonna sleep in tomorrow. Bit more. Why are you guys trying to get me so fucking wasted tonight? The women have no tag team. Was bound to cause some drama. Roman is on God mode. I mean, you're not wrong about Roman, bro. But personally, I think the tag teams should be unified. The women's tag teams, like those are the ones that really need to be unified. It's too early to call up Toxic Attraction, but I personally enjoyed the tag team when the tag team champions could go down to NXT, Monday Night Raw, or SmackDown to defend their title. So I don't understand why they had to divide it. Jamil says, una pregunta. Hermana, ¿eso le puede afectar a ambas? Oh, 1000%. We have another super chat for $9.99. That's like 3 shots. It's been confirmed that the tag teams have been vacated. I'm sorry, Dayton, can you please let me know where it was confirmed? And I'll go ahead and do back-to-back shots for both of these super chats. Babes, let's chill out. Cheers. Yo, I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. Can you guys let me know where it was confirmed? I can check on Twitter right now. I have Twitter open here. If I need to see it from WWE in order to believe it, let me see what the official Twitter account from WWE has to say in regards to this, because I pulled up everything that I could find before I hit go live, and I am not seeing anything from the WWE outside of the statement that I read to you guys that they tweeted out about an hour ago. Cheers to you. Jesus, I'm gonna need some fucking water. Your girl needs to hydrate tonight. The tea is hot. Jeez. Yeah, there is nothing in the statement with an update. Check Wikipedia. Okay, babe, but I could go on Wikipedia and edit it right now. So unless WWE releases the news in regards to the tag teams being relinquished, I can't believe that they are relinquished. I would assume that WWE is going to give them some time to cool off. Maybe this was impulse behavior by both Sasha and Naomi as well as WWE. But I will tell you, when I heard Corey Graves call them unprofessional, I'm sorry, that screams Vince McMahon in his ear telling him to say that. And that is just sad for these girls. And even if they do decide to work things out with them, don't you guys think that we're going to see some kind of punishment? Like they're going to fucking lose these titles. They are. Probably to Nikki ASH and Doudrop, a team that just came together when Sasha and Naomi are working so well as a tag team. Before I end the broadcast, I just want to say I'm a big fan of both Sasha and Naomi, and I really, really have been enjoying their work as a tag team. And I actually did think that we're bringing back some legitimacy to the tag team division. So if they are passionate about the tag team division and trying to build it, I can't blame them for making this decision. But at the same time, WWE does have an expectation of you, and you're on this contract for a reason. So it's just like, I feel like we're never going to hear the full side of the story because it's going to be a WWE said, Sasha and Naomi said. But we did see, and I have the news report pull up from Wrestling Inc., that Sasha did unfollow WWE, Vince McMahon, and other Twitter accounts. She unfollowed Bayley, Becky Lynch, the Usos, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns. I don't know what that says in regards to Sasha, but I guess it is time to call it a night, babe, and see what we wake up to in the morning. Shit could get real. Shit could be at work. We could be getting worked, but I really wanted to just have a separate video just to discuss this subject with you guys and let you know where I stand, because again, I feel very 50-50 in regards to all of this. While I do think it's unprofessional behavior, I'm never gonna stand against somebody really saying you're creative. It's bullshit, because it is. But you also sign a contract and you agree to put up with that bullshit. So where is the Sting scream? We gotta play it. We gotta play it before we head out. There it is. There it is. At the end of the day, we don't know what happened. We don't know what's real. And I don't know that we'll ever know. The statement from WWE seems petty. And Sasha and Naomi have yet to make a statement in regards to this. So we'll see where it goes. But I wanted to get on here, guys, and just kind of make a separate video in regards to everything going on with Sasha Banks and Naomi. If something out of the ordinary happens in the morning, I'll be back after I drink some coffee. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. A lot of you guys tuned in. I thought, I was like, I'm going to go live at 1 a.m. Nobody's going to watch me. But you guys pulled up. You guys came through. So I appreciate and I love you guys. And we'll see what happens. But I know that Naomi and Sasha are a lot of your guys' favorites. So hopefully this is something that can be worked out between the parties involved. I will be back tomorrow on the Wrestling Inc. Daily. I will be pre-gaming for NXT, so you guys will see a lot of me here on the channel tomorrow. Let's pray that everything goes the way it's supposed to. And until tomorrow, your girl's gonna go get some sleep. Adios.
Welcome to the demon level, body slam you through the rubble. Hosted by your demon diva, Queen of Sass.